YouTube? No Good Demon here, coming with you today with a guide video on how you want to upgrade your total power. But first and foremost, man, go ahead and click the link in my description. So there's a current event going on for the national level hunter event, and Netmarble is giving away 100,000 gold for free. So it's a event between Korea, Japan, and the United States, and all you got to do is participate now. So go ahead and click that link, and that's going to take you to the Netmarble forum. And through here, I already participated, but you basically want to log into your Netmarble account, whatever account you use for SLA. You should probably log in your free-to-play account if you use more than one account, but go ahead and vote. There's just a few participants here that you need to vote for. I think it's like 9 different names, but go ahead and vote. Click vote, and then I don't know how long it's going to take for them to submit the 100,000, but you should get it in your mailbox soon. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with this. And they're also giving up 20 custom draw tickets to 20 lucky participants. So go ahead and do that right away, guys. So if you want to upgrade your total power and solo leveling rise, there's actually many ways you can do about it. So first off, let's talk about the armory. So when it comes to the armory, for example, let me unequip my Grimoire real quick. As you can see, I'm losing roughly 24,000 power there. So let's go ahead and put that right back, because when we go to the armory, you guys can see I'm getting a certain transfer ratio per SSR weapon. So it's going to take the highest of your weapons and put it in the armory in these first 3 categories. This 4th one you do have to unlock. You can unlock these by having enough marks at times or using your essence zone. So whichever you have more of abundance of, you definitely want to upgrade that. I did preserve this, or not preserve, but I upgraded this into level 2. So my transfer ratio is now a 73. If I get this to level 3, I'm getting a transfer ratio of 95%. So it's going to be even closer to that 24,000 power that we just established. As you can see, we got the plum sword, the scythe, and the huntsman, all of 100 weapons, but different amounts of transfer ratio going on between there. You definitely want to end up getting this upgraded. Honestly, I haven't been getting too many marks a time, but I might have to start prioritizing that. I'm really close on this one, but this will get you a good amount of power. As you can see in the bottom corner, we have 16,000 power. So that's all lovely. That's all dandy. And for you guys that just unlocked the armory, it will not activate until you open it. So make sure you open it, guys, or else you won't get that nice power boost. Next up, let's talk about the Army of Shadows. So when it comes to the Army of Shadows, as you can see in the bottom, we have 18,000 total army power. So how you want to increase your army power? There's a few ways you could go about it. You can do your growth level up. That takes shadow energy, and basically you get these through gates. It might be a slow grind, but go ahead and get that shadow energy and upgrade as soon as possible, because you'll get more capacity, so more shades you can use, and then your total army power will also be upgraded. Now when it comes to total army power, you can also upgrade that by upgrading your shadow. So from rank to common, as you can see here, max army level will go from +5 to +7. So that will take this max from 26 to 28. So that's something you want to consider. Also, we have the growths. So if I want to upgrade one of my shadows, this takes abysmal fragments, and this is the only place that abysmal fragments are used, kind of like the mana power elixir for the hunters. So you definitely don't want to worry about, wasting these won't be a waste at all. Go ahead and upgrade whatever shadows you feel like it. I'm gonna upgrade blades for an example just here, and then boom, it says the upgrade is complete, and then my total army power increased a slight bit, but that will definitely help out. It'll go a long way, guys, so make sure you're upgrading that. Probably the growth promotion is probably what you want to kind of aim for in that sense, but as you can see, we're getting even more in the Army of Shadows than the armory, but we're not done yet. So another facet can be, I know we just talked about the armory, but an obvious facet will be your weapons that you use. So guys, the more dupes you have, the more power you're going to have. As you can see, we just unequipped an A5 and an advancement 500 level 100 grimoire, and that took 24,000 power off. So guys, the stars matter. If you can pull many dupes on one weapon, that'll help you. That'll go a long way. So definitely you want to do that. Also, let's talk about artifacts. So when it comes to artifacts, when you have pretty good artifacts, when you have a pretty good artifact score, that also plays a factor into your power. So you definitely want to have the best sets for your characters, while also doing good sets. Now, if I unequip a set from one of my hunters, that might throw off the balance, that might throw off the power. But let's say I want to unselect all. I just lost 73,000 power, guys. You see how insane that just was? But now we can put it back on. You can get 73,000 right back. So definitely you want to be mindful of that. Also, when it comes to your hunters too. So it's going to take your 3 strongest hunters in your battle tier and it's going to accumulate their power a certain amount, and that'll create your max total power. So you guys want to be mindful of that. You want to have the best artifacts possible here. I'm kind of slacking on the artifacts from the girl Cha, but I want to get those up. As you can see here, Jiwoo has plus 20 all on the board, and I think my last strongest one was Emma, but I ended up unequipping her helmet, so she's not the strongest right now. Let's go ahead and throw that back on. Yeah, so my top three, that's Emma, Jiwoo, and Cha. So Emma also has, you know, a good amount of sets here. I don't even know where this one came from, honestly. I think I ended up giving one of her accessories to Cha, so that's probably why she has this outstanding connection on right now. But definitely, if you can get plus 20s in the late game, then that'll probably increase your power way more than you need. Staying on track with the hunters, if you look in your skill icon, we also have skills you can upgrade for your hunters. So upgrading your hunter skills will upgrade their power. So that one just went up by 91%, or 91 points, but guys, that will go a long way very much down the road. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you have on the right artifact sets for your hunters. I'll leave a link in the description to one of the best databases, the Solo Leveling Rise database. They give out the best artifacts that you want per hunter. I might make a video on it very soon so you guys can get the know-how. So obviously we know we want to have our Sun Jinwoo weapons as high as possible, but you also want to have your hunter weapons as high as possible also. So if we look at here, we can end up limit breaking Jiwoo's weapon. So once we limit break that, we're able to upgrade it as far as we want. So let's say I want to get to level 62. Now she got 124 more points in her power. So guys, like I said, for your top 3 hunters, you want to definitely take care of them. You want to get their weapons pretty high. We got Cha's weapon A5 at level 80. It's honestly insane. I'm thinking of getting her A6 pretty soon. I need a couple more of her kind of dice event tickets to get that, but I'm not too far from that, honestly. And then obviously you want to take care of your Sun Jinwoo. Get your highest weapons to the highest level possible, right? You see I have 4 levels. I have 4 weapons level 100. That's because I use these very much often. The longsword I don't really use as much, but it did come in handy towards the beginning of our series. And yeah, honestly, there's many ways you could go about it. Obviously, with the slow building, it's going to be hard. So you definitely want to be mindful of grinding. You definitely want to grind out your instance dungeons, your encore missions, get the best artifact sets possible. And we'll have an artifact guide coming out because we released a tier list, right? But you want to have a guide because it really matters what artifact enhancements, what artifact stats you're looking for each and every character. But what do you guys think? Comment below your thoughts, and while you're at it, go ahead and leave a like, and then also subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can know each and every time we go live. And until then, I'm out. Peace.